Thorpe Soken is a village and civil parish in the Tendring district of Essex, England. Located west of Walton-on-the-Naze, Frinton-on-Sea and north of Clacton-on-Sea, Thorpe Soken's history can be traced back to Saxon times. There has been a manor house at Thorpe Soken since about 1115. The old manor house, Thorpe Hall, was owned by the Leake family and rebuilt in the 1820s by wealthy lawyer J.M. Leake. Between 1690 and 1720, Thorpe housed a community of several dozen Huguenot refugees fleeing persecution in France, who are thought to have stayed at the large house called Comarques. The local church was shown in Series 2 of BBC's Who Do You Think You Are, where comedian Julian Clary traced a family member to the church. Sir William Gall, royal physician and suggested as a suspect of Jack the Ripper murders, is buried in St Michael's churchyard. Thorpe Soken Police Station is one of the oldest buildings in the Essex Police Estate, dating back to the 1840s. It contains protected cells so old that they contain a mechanism much like a servant's bell, allowing prisoners to summon an officer by pulling a cord which links to a small bell in the main office. The building itself is of red brick with gilt brick dressings with a slate roof. Listed as a Grade 2, this building is nearly symmetrical 2-storey east elevation, with much of the original features still remaining, with its canted bays and stone mullioned windows. Maybe it's the original features that keep so much of the activity still alive. The police station has its own magistrate's courtroom and cell blocks. Cell block on ground floor and holding cells opening off a secure corridor. Corridor with an inner iron lattice door and an outer studded plank timber door. Passage is barrel vaulted with squinches over the 2 west windows. Cast iron stove at north end of passage. Each cell with studded timber outer door and iron lattice inner door, secured with a sliding iron bolts into the masonry. Courtroom with raised dais, barrel vaulted ceiling and plaster cornices. The cells are the key to this site, with the stories and reports of it being haunted. Cell doors banging, the cell bells ringing, are a phenomenon so well documented. A policeman dressed in an old-fashioned uniform is said to haunt the place. Also it is said that whispering voices have been heard down in the cells even though they are empty. Even amongst the most hardy and experienced officers, they can't help but think there is something unusual going on. To date, no explanation or story has been able to uncover why there is so much activity. With a history stretching back over 150 years, it is not surprising some may have stayed to plague the place with spooky goings-on.